Number one topics is Ford engine families and the differences between the different engine families. The second topic would be all the General Motors brands, so the 5 different General Motors brands and some of the secrets about some of the V8 engines, specifically from Pontiac. And touching on that, Pontiac engines in general seem to be the most controversial as far as like what the block sizing is and which one is the better year. So let's start out with the first topic is Ford engine family. So after the famous Ford Flathead, which ran from 1932 to 1953, they needed something more powerful because everybody was coming out with pushrod engines. So they came out with the Y block. Now the Y block is very controversial because it's very popular, but because it had displacement limitations and early oiling issues, they quickly switched to what's known as the Ford Edsel engines and the Mercury Edsel Lincoln engines. And then those engines were eventually replaced by what's called the Windsor small block, and concurrently they had the Cleveland small block, then they had the Lima big block, and then they eventually switched the Windsor engines to the modular single overhead cam engines, and eventually the Coyote that we use today, the dual overhead cam. So that is the most controversial topic, is which Ford engine family is the most popular. Now Chevy, it's all about block sizing, so they don't really use engine families. People usually just say the displacement, for example, a 409, a 350, and they just say small block, Chevy small block, or 427 big block. So Ford has the engine families where